Hello everyone. In this video lecture series, we people are going to discuss about the C programming language. Okay. First question is arise. What do you mean by C? C is a general purpose structural programming language developed by Dennis Ritchie in 1972 in AT&T Bell Lab in USA. Okay. Now, as I consider the structural programming, it offer variety of programming possibilities as well as capability. It support different types of control loop. As we consider, there are a number of loops are available, that is for loop, while loop, do while loop, as well as a number of conditional statements are also available. We can consider conditional statement. It may be only if, nested if else, or we can also consider the switch. While it can also associate with a number of functions, it can be say as a subprogram. While as we consider the structural programming feature, it may include pointer also. We can add the structure, and number of features are associated with the structural programming, so that we can consider the C program combine the best element of a high level programming language. It means that we people develop various applications with the help of C programming language, as well as it having some extra features. So we can say that C programming language is used to run your hardware. So we can say that it is a combination of high level, means we can develop a number of applications, as well as it is applicable for generating a program which will be run your hardware. So we can say that it's a low level, but we cannot decide how much percentage of high level or how much percentage of low level. So we simply say it's a middle level programming language. Now we can also say as C is also procedure oriented programming language. In C programming language, we will use top to bottom approach. Initially your instruction number 1 will be executed, after that 2, after that 3, and so on. Then n number of features are associated with C. There are some features we are going to discuss over here. First thing is C language is easy to learn, means there are few number of keywords are available, few number of functions are available. Then with the help of that keyword as well as function, we can create any program with the help of C, and it is easy to learn. Now another feature of C is it is structural programming language. It means that it consists of n number of control loop, it consists of n number of conditional statement. So with the help of that particular statement, you can create one powerful program that will be help to any user. While next feature is that C language produce efficient program as per our requirement, because the user requirement is continuously change. Some user want to perform addition of 2 numbers, some may want to perform addition of 3 number, 4 number, whatever it may be. Then it is we people are able to design this type of program as per our requirement. Last next we consider it can handle low level activity. Low level activity, it means that we develop a program for running our hardware, means the C programming language is generally used for design your device driver. Device driver generally used for running your application, as well as we consider the next feature, that is compile on different computer system. As we consider the Linux, because we will develop our C program with the help of Linux, Windows, Mac, or any other operating system. Then we can simply find out an error. That error tell to us there is some instructional mismatch. Then there is one tool, it means it can say as a compiler. Then compiler having responsibility to find out an error. If there is no error, it means that your C program is going to convert it into output file, or we can also say as intermediate file. Then that particular file will be run on any machine. So we can say that we can say that the various compilers are available to run your C program at any platform. Okay. Now there are some features are associated with C. firstly we can say that C is a middle level programming language. We already discussed what do you mean by middle level. Actually, C is applicable for writing a program for hardware, as well as C is applicable for designing any application. As I consider a device driver means I want to run my printer, then I require a code. That code can be say as a low level language. Okay, then low level language is directly deal with your hardware. You can run your hardware, you can perform n number of operations with the help of hardware. Then you can use some code. That code can be say as a low level programming language. After that, as we consider high level it means if you want to perform addition of two number or finding even and odd or any other program, then that particular type of program belonging belonging toward the category that is high level programming language. Then we cannot predict how much amount of C program will be help for low level or how much amount of it will be help for high level. So we predict it's some middle level programming language. So we can say it is applicable for hardware or it is applicable for designing the various various application. After that, code portability. Then code portability, it means that C is machine independent. Means we can it can be say as a it is a code portability. It means that we can create one particular code. Means as I consider there are a number of functions are available. So function can tell to us the it can be function, the each and every function having some responsibility to perform one particular operation. Now as I consider that particular function or module, you can simply transfer from one location to another location, or we can consider function it is equivalent work like as a sub program. Once I require one sub program for performing the various operation on other system, then I can simply transfer. So we can say that it's a code portability. After that, block structural language. We already discussed the structure about structural language. We know that there are a number of control statement, conditional statement, and number of instructions are available. With the help of that particular statement, we can form our programming language. Then recursion means there is duplication. If you want to perform one particular operation in many times, then n number of statements are available, can be say as a looping statement. Then n number of looping statement in C are for loop, while loop, or do while loop. After that, efficiency. As we consider, once I write my program, definitely that particular instruction can give one particular type of result. Then we can say that it is efficient one. Then high level we already discussed. Then low level we already discussed. High level means for designing an application, low level means for designing hardware. After that, powerful. What do you mean by powerful? If I consider one particular statement, that is integer, okay, then integer is a statement which having responsibility to accept a data. That data does not consist of fractional part. Then we can define it. Okay, with the help of integer you can accept one type of data. As I consider float, it can use to accept a data which consists of real part as well as fractional part. It means that you people are not limited to one particular type of data. You may accept a data in a form of alphabet also. So you can declare a data type as a character. Then means the variety of data can be accepted by your C program. Then you can perform various operations with the help of that particular data and generate as a result as per your requirement. Then flexibility. Flexibility means it is not compulsory to write your all statement in proper sequence. If I consider, if I want my first sequence is that I declare integer first, one variable with the help of integer, second variable with the help of float, third variable with the help of character. It is not compulsory to follow this sequence. You can change it. Otherwise, you can declare that particular variable as per your requirement inside one particular function or inside one particular subprogram. Means it is not compulsory to define your variable at one particular location in sequential manner. As per your requirement, you will write it. Then small size of code. as I compare my program with the help of assembly level language programming, then definitely C require very less amount of instruction to execute your code. Now, if I want to perform addition of two number, what I do, I simply write in human readable form, that is C equal to A plus B. But in assembly level language, we can transfer one particular data into the one register. Then again second data again transfer to another register. Then perform our operation and generate our result. Then a number of instruction are required in assembly level language, but in C we require very less amount of code. Now we people are moving toward the another concept, that is structure of program. As I consider the structure of program, that is C program is divided into two parts. Basically, first part can be say as a header file, the header part, while another part can be say as a main function. As we consider the header portion, then header portion tell to us here we can declare some file, that is hash include conio.h, hash include stdio.h. We will discuss what do you mean by hash include conio.h. We will also discuss what do you mean by header portion, what do you mean by stdio.h, and another part is body part. Here the body part will be start with the help of main function. So main, you can write here main, then opening circular, closing circular bracket. After that the body of main will be start with the help of opening curly bracket and close with the help of closing curly bracket. Inside the opening and closing curly bracket you can write your code. That code is directly accepted by your compiler and perform its own operation. Now there are various techniques are used to run your program. First thing is write your source code. Then in this portion what we have to do, we simply open one editor. We will discuss how to write our program, how to run your program, or how to compile your program. Okay, first thing is write our source code. Then we write one sample program, that is hello world. We can define firstly header file, then main function. Inside the main I write one printf statement with the help of I simply write one printf statement. That printf statement is I understand by, or definition is already defined under the stdio.h. After that, once you can write your program, then you simply forward your program for compilation process. Okay, the compilation is a process in which you people find out how many number of errors are available inside your code. Okay, if there is no code is present in your program, or there is no error, sorry, in your program there is no error is available, then your program will generate one particular type of an output file, or if error is available, then it can represent one particular error message. Then after that, once compilation is done, then you can simply moving toward the another process. If compilation is successfully done, then you people are moving toward the another process, that is linking the object code. If the object code requires some pre-compiled libraries routine, okay, if you want to run my program, if you want to execute my program, then my program consists of a number of statements are available, that is printf statement, scanf statement. That particular statement are understandable by your header file, that is stdio.h, conio.h. Once that particular file is available in your program, then that particular statement will be executed. Means you can link your statement with header file. Then linker create executable file with the help of extension .exe, and that particular program will be run. Okay, in this way we people are going to execute our program from source file and generate one particular type of an output. Thank you for watching my video. If you feel this particular video is helpful to you, then please subscribe it as well as like it. We will discuss detailed study in next video. This is only introduction about your C programming language. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe it.